Welcome back to the channel BBC Coin Today. Some collectors believe certain rare examples of this penny could be worth thousands, and in extraordinary mint condition cases with rare errors, stories, and rumors in the coin world have pushed values into massive numbers. That is exactly why collectors across the country are checking their pocket change, coin jars, and old family collections searching for this mysterious Lincoln cent. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are uncovering the incredible story behind the 1976 Liberty 1 cent coin with no mint mark, how to identify valuable versions, the rare errors that collectors are hunting for, and why some reports claim the value can start from $1,200 million for the rarest possible discovery. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because we upload rare coin discoveries and hidden treasure stories every single week. Now let's dive into the history behind this fascinating coin. The 1976 Lincoln cent was produced during America's bicentennial celebration. Even though the quarter, half dollar, and dollar received special commemorative designs, the penny continued using the classic Lincoln Memorial design that Americans had known for years. This coin featured Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Most people never paid attention to these pennies because they looked ordinary. But over time, collectors realized that certain 1976 pennies had unusual features, rare minting mistakes, and exceptional preservation quality that made them extremely valuable in the coin market. One of the biggest reasons collectors search for this coin is the missing mint mark. A no mint mark 1976 penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During that time, Philadelphia pennies usually did not carry a mint mark, making them appear plain compared to Denver coins marked with a D. However, while millions were produced, only a tiny number survived in extraordinary condition. So how do you know if your 1976 penny could be valuable? First, check the date carefully. You want to see 1976 clearly stamped on the front of the coin. Next, look directly under the date. If there is no D or S mint mark, then you have a Philadelphia issue. Now comes the important part, condition. Collectors pay huge money for coins with bright original copper color, strong details, and almost no wear. These are known as red mint state coins. According to collector guides, ordinary circulated examples may only be worth a few cents, but high-grade red specimens can rise dramatically in value. Some elite certified examples have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on rarity and grading. But condition alone is not enough to create legendary value. The real excitement comes from minting errors. Error coins are mistakes created during the manufacturing process at the mint. These errors make certain coins unique, and collectors love unique coins. One famous error is the double die error. This happens when parts of the lettering or date appear doubled. If you notice extra thickness or shadow like doubling on Liberty or the date, your coin could attract serious collector attention. Another valuable error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin design is not properly aligned during minting. The more dramatic the error, the more valuable the coin can become. Collectors also search for clipped planchets, die cracks, cuds, and coins struck on the wrong metal blanks. Some of these rare mistakes have sold for hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on uniqueness and condition. Now here comes the question everyone asks. Can a 1976 no mint mark penny really be worth millions? Today we are diving into one of the most surprising coins hiding in plain sight, the Liberty 1 cent 1984 with no mint mark. At first glance, this coin may look like ordinary pocket change. Millions of people have handled this penny without ever realizing that certain rare versions could be worth an incredible amount of money. Some collectors and rare coin experts believe special error varieties and high-grade examples can command astonishing prices in the collector market, with reports and rumors of values climbing toward $1.2 million for the rarest known specimens. So before you spend another old penny, make sure you watch this video until the end because the coin sitting inside your drawer, piggy bank, or old coin jar could change everything. The 1984 Lincoln 1 cent coin was produced during a fascinating time in American coin history. By the early 1980s, the United States Mint had already changed the composition of pennies from mostly copper to copper-plated zinc because copper prices had become too expensive. The 1984 penny was therefore made with a zinc core and a thin copper coating. Even though billions of these coins were minted, only a tiny number became valuable because of rare minting mistakes, unusual conditions, and collector demand. Now let's talk about the no mint mark version. A no mint mark penny means the coin does not show a small letter underneath the date. Coins from Philadelphia traditionally carried no mint mark for many years. That means a 1984 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While most are common, collectors constantly search for unusual examples because some hidden varieties are incredibly rare. One of the most famous and valuable versions is the 1984 doubled ear penny. This era became legendary among coin collectors because Abraham Lincoln's ear appears doubled due to a die mistake during production. If you look closely with a magnifying glass, you may notice an extra outline around the ear. This tiny detail transformed an ordinary cent into one of the most hunted Lincoln pennies in modern coin collecting. The doubled ear variety shocked the coin market because examples discovered in excellent condition began selling for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. As collector interest grew, rumors spread about pristine specimens being worth life-changing money. High-grade examples certified by professional grading companies became especially desirable because they are extremely difficult to find without scratches or wear. But the doubled ear is not the only reason the 1984 no-mint mark penny gained attention. Some coins were struck off-center, while others displayed die cracks, weak strikes, or dramatic minting errors. Error coins are highly collectible because each one is unique. Collectors love the mystery behind how these mistakes happened inside the minting process. When a rare error combines with outstanding condition, values can skyrocket. Imagine finding a penny that looks slightly different from the others. Maybe the lettering is off-center. Maybe Lincoln's face looks doubled. Maybe the coin has an unusual shine or color. Most people would ignore it. But experienced collectors know these tiny differences can mean serious money. Another important factor is coin grading. Today, the design of the coin features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front with the word Liberty beside him and the year 1993 stamped clearly on the coin. On the reverse side is the Lincoln Memorial design used for decades in American coinage. Collectors carefully inspect every tiny detail of these coins because small differences can create enormous value. One of the biggest myths online is that every 1993 penny with no mint mark is automatically valuable. That is not true. Most circulated examples are only worth 1 cent. However, coins preserved in extraordinary mint state condition or featuring rare minting mistakes can become extremely valuable. Condition is everything in the coin world. Experts use grading systems to determine how well preserved a coin is. A heavily worn coin may have almost no premium value, while a flawless red uncirculated specimen could be worth thousands. According to recent coin value guides, some near-perfect 1993 pennies graded at the highest levels have sold for more than $4,000. But the real excitement comes from error coins. Minting errors happen during production at the United States Mint. Sometimes the machines strike coins incorrectly, creating rare mistakes that collectors desperately want. On the 1993 penny, collectors search for double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, broad strikes, and unusual reverse details. Certain extreme errors can push values into the tens of thousands of dollars. One incredible example involved a rare mule error where the reverse design did not match the correct coin type. Reports show this unusual coin sold for more than $50,000 at auction, proving how dramatic error values can become. Another important detail collectors discuss is the close AM design on the reverse side of the coin. Starting in 1993, the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America became much closer together. This design change later created famous rare varieties on other dates. While all normal 1993 pennies use the close AM style, understanding this feature helps collectors identify valuable transitional errors on surrounding years. Many beginners get excited when they discover a coin without a mint mark, thinking it must be rare. In reality, Philadelphia coins traditionally carried no mint mark for many years. However, what makes a specific coin valuable is the combination of condition, rarity, color, and minting errors. Professional grading companies play a huge role in determining value. Organizations like PCGS and NGC authenticate coins and assign official grades. A coin graded MS69 red is considered nearly perfect, and collectors compete aggressively for such examples. Some auction records for elite quality 1993 pennies have reached several $1,000s. So where does the $1.2 million claim come from? In the world of rare coins, extraordinary auction headlines attract global attention. Ultra-rare mint errors, experimental strikes, or historically significant coins can sometimes sell for massive prices. While ordinary 1993 pennies are not worth millions, collectors continue searching because unique undiscovered examples may still exist. The possibility of finding a one-of-a-kind error keeps the dream alive for treasure hunters everywhere. That excitement is what makes coin collecting so addictive. Every penny has a story. Every scratch, color variation, or unusual strike could mean something important. People have discovered valuable coins in pocket change, garage sales, inherited collections, and even old soda machine returns. If you want to check your own 1993 Liberty 1 cent, start by examining the coin under bright light. Look carefully beneath the date to confirm there is no mint mark. Then inspect both sides for unusual details. Search for doubling in the letters, strange shapes, cracks, missing details, or anything that looks different from normal coins. Color also matters greatly. Collectors classify Lincoln cents into 3 color categories. Brown coins are the least valuable. Red-brown coins have partial original color. Full red coins with bright mint luster are usually worth the most. Storage is another key factor. Rare coins should never be cleaned because cleaning can destroy value instantly. Instead, collectors store coins in protective holders to preserve the original surfaces. Even tiny scratches or fingerprints can lower a coin's grade dramatically. The popularity of rare pennies continues growing because they are affordable for beginners yet capable of delivering life-changing discoveries. Unlike gold or silver coins that can be expensive to buy, Lincoln cents are still found in circulation. That means anyone can start searching today. Social media has also fueled the craze. Videos showing rare penny discoveries regularly go viral, inspiring millions of viewers to examine their spare change. Some collectors spend hours every day coin roll hunting through bank boxes searching for hidden treasures. The 1993 no mint mark penny remains one of the most searched Lincoln cents online. Its connection to rare errors, high-grade auction sales, and modern collecting trends keeps demand strong among collectors worldwide. Even though most examples are common, the possibility of finding a spectacular rarity makes every search exciting. That tiny coin sitting forgotten in a drawer could potentially become the centerpiece of a valuable collection. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern pennies in American coin collecting history, the 1995 Lincoln Memorial cent with no mint mark. Before we begin, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because you never know when the next rare coin in your collection could change your life. The 1995 Lincoln penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and coins from Philadelphia during that year were made without a mint mark. That means if you look below the date and see no letter at all, your coin was struck in Philadelphia. Billions of these pennies were made, but only a tiny number became valuable because of rare minting errors, exceptional condition, or special varieties. At first glance, this coin appears completely normal. On the front side, you will see Abraham Lincoln's portrait with the words "I and God we trust" across the top, Liberty on the left side, and the year 1995 on the right. The reverse side features the famous Lincoln Memorial design with the words 1 cent and United States of America. Now here is where things become exciting. Some 1995 pennies were struck with a famous error known as the double die obverse. This error created visible doubling on the letters and numbers, especially in the word Liberty and the motto "I and God we trust." Even without magnification, collectors can sometimes see the doubling clearly with the naked eye. This minting mistake instantly transformed an ordinary 1 cent coin into one of the most collectible pennies of the 1990s. Coin collectors rushed to banks searching through rolls of pennies hoping to discover this hidden treasure.